This is SportsCenter.
On the first edition of the 2013 SportsCenter season, we're covering the football opener against the 9-man defending champions, the New Rockford Cheyenne Rockets, followed by the first home game of the season against the Drayton Valley Edinburgh Titans. We round off the show with the girls taking on the Rugby Panthers in the season premiere for the volleyball team. We've got a whole new team of anchors this year, but we can't be any worse than these guys. It's all coming up next on NHSPN SportsCenter.
Hi, and welcome to SportsCenter. I'm Allie Heisler, along with Kvilvang. The Bearcats lost a lot of talented seniors last year, so there are a lot of big question marks when it comes to expectations for the fall sports season. The football team lost 8 starters, and the volleyball team lost 3 of the top 7 players. Whether or not either team could fill all of those positions is a question people have been asking all summer long. From the looks of the early season results, it looks like they'll do just fine.
The football team headed to New Rockford on a steamy night, and the weather would be as much of a foe as the Rockets themselves. Most people on North Dakota Preps were predicting a New Rockford victory, but they ended up eating their words big time.
After surrendering a touchdown on 4th and 23, the Bearcats went deep on their first play from scrimmage as Jaden Komorowski connected with Alex Weston that brought the Bearcats down to the New Rockford 5-yard line. North Star decided to go to the ground as Johnny Heisler plows through multiple defenders on his way to another Bearcat first down. After Heisler scored his second touchdown of the night, Komorowski hooked up with Kvilvang, who stretched into the end zone for this 2-point conversion. The Bearcats had the Rockets fooled on this play as Johnny rolled his way in for this long touchdown run. The Bearcats showed dominance on the defensive line as Kvilvang chases the quarterback down for his 3rd sack of the night. Pass interference? Doesn't matter as Komorowski hooks up with Weston again for another long completion to put the Bearcats in business. Another completion from Komorowski to Weston, giving him his 2nd touchdown pass of the night. The Bearcat defensive line gets off the ball quickly and forces the Rockets to step into another sack. The Bearcats put the ball in Riley Thomas's hands, and he made good use of it, as he gained 67 of his 100 yards on the night as he gets a block from his quarterback on this long touchdown run, showing off what he can do when he gets in the open field. Alex Weston really showed what he can do when he gets the ball thrown to him with an impressive showing. Johnny Heisler really brought the team to life with his hard running and his big hits on defense. And Kvilvang ended the night with 4 sacks for a total lossage of 19 yards.
The next football opponent, Drayton Valley Edinburgh, is technically playing a junior varsity schedule, so this game didn't count in the region standings. Although the final score indicated a thrashing, the Titans actually played a fairly solid game. The Bearcats came out firing on the first play of the game, with Komorowski launching one downfield to Weston, who got 40 of his 58 total yards on this reception. Komorowski finds a wide open Kvilvang in the end zone as he connects for his 2nd throwing touchdown of the day. The Titans really looked fooled on this play as the Bearcats dialed up a screenplay with Heisler getting a couple of blocks and making a few fancy moves as he pranced his way in for another Bearcat score. The Bearcats' long passing game has really looked sharp this year, as seen on this play with Komorowski hooking up with Kvilvang, who shows some speed running his way to his 2nd touchdown. The Bearcats' passing game was working all day, so Coach Haugen drew up a draw play which freed up Heisler, who picks up a few blocks on his way to his 3rd touchdown of the game. Komorowski had another impressive showing leading the Bearcats' offense. He's averaging about 200 yards per game passing. Heisler again showed how he can run as he had another impressive 3-touchdown showing which really jump-started the Bearcats. Kvilvang led the team in receiving from the tight end spot in the offense.
And now I'm joined by our 3rd co-host, volleyball player Sarah Haqler, to help cover the volleyball team.
Thanks, Allie. The volleyball team returns 4 seniors who saw significant playing time last year. The remaining 2 positions were wide open, and they ended up being filled by some youngsters, freshman Macy Kvilvang and sophomore Kristen Murchie. The Rugby Panthers came to town for the first match of the season for both teams. North Star's aggressive serving could not be handled by Rugby passers. They set up Macy Kvilvang perfectly for her first kill of the night. The Bearcats had a lot of offensive threats against the Panthers. Here, senior setter Hannah Alto sets up outside Allie Heisler for one of her 7 kills. Right side hitter Kristen Murchie could not only hit the ball, she can also set it up to Sarah Haqler for the spike. Faith Crum went 19 for 19 from the service line with 5 aces, which caused the Panthers to scramble. A bad pass leads to another slam for Haqler. Kvilvang used her height to her advantage to not only stop the Panther offense, but to get another point for the Bearcats. She had 10 kills for the night. Haqler doesn't even need to be set up from her own teammates. Another passing error by Rugby gives her the perfect set. Kendall Hendrickson has a new role this year as right side hitter on the varsity team. She does a great job setting up Kvilvang, earning herself an assist. The Panthers try to come back with some offense, but Murchie is all over that attack and makes the dig. Haqler attacks right back at them. Hendrickson gets another assist from senior Janae Larson, who is the Bearcats' starting outside hitter.
All in all, it was a great start for North Star Sports. On September 8th, the volleyball team won the Botno tournament, winning the championship match against Botno, 2-1.
The football team ran into a buzzsaw at Finley, but they hope to bounce back with a good game against the Thompson Tommies on September 13th. Until next time, this is Sarah Haqler signing off for Allie Heisler and Christian Kvilvang.